Hello, ladies and gentlemen. In your dreams, when in your dreams you can see, you hear, you talk, you run, you do all kind of things when you're dreaming. How? How you do that? Remember that your physical body is in bed. Your eyes are closed. You're in bed, sleeping, your eyes are closed. But in your dreams, you are able to see. Your legs are flat in bed, but in the dream, you are walking. Your mouth is closed, and you seem to be snoring in bed. But in the other hand, you have in your dreams, you are speaking, listening, hear, feeling, touching, walking, doing all kinds of things while your physical body is in bed. That's exactly what happened when you pass away, when you die. Exactly the same. Your physical body will be laying in some place. However, your spirit will be full in some other dimension. Okay? That's very, very important, because in this way, you will realize who you really are. You will realize that if you pass away, whenever you pass away, your physical body will be laying down totally, completely. However, your spirit will be full alert. Vision, audition, power of the voice, feelings, emotion, and mobility. Yes. Exactly the same like a dream. Like when you're dreaming in bed. Okay? Now, for you, when you go to sleep, and this event happened that you go into dreams, it's normal. Because it's something that you had done all your life. But you don't have to be sleeping in order to do that. You don't have to be sleeping in order to go back to a dream. You don't. In a process that is called meditation, contemplation, prayer, and they call it different way, but it's only the moment that you sit down and started to think about who you are, where you come from, where you're going, what is next to you, what is this is all about. If this is it, I was born, had kids, and died. When the moment that you realize there is something else behind the scene, that moment is the time that you started immediately to realize who you are and started to search into yourself. Now, this moment of contemplation or prayer or meditation, those moments take you to that place. When you are in contemplation, like when you're dreaming, when you dream, you go to the level of dreaming. When I'm talking about level of dream, meaning like in a radio. In a radio, you got AM. Okay, that's a frequency, a plane, a level, AM. And in AM, you got 88, station 88, 90, 95, 100, 105, 107.5. All different stations are at the same time active. But you only hear one. You know, you tune into the one you like. But all of them are there. Okay? Now, exactly the same happened in you go to FM. In FM is a level, a plane. Okay? And in that plane you got different units, time and space. Each unit of time and space is called radio station. Okay? But the radio station is just a unit of time and space. Okay? Or a frequency, like they call it now. A frequency of time and space. And that's the most important thing at this moment, because you need to understand that when you go to sleep, you go into that level, that plane, okay? That plane has different dimensions, okay? Meaning, it's different way of dreaming and different type of dreams. But we're not going to talk about that now. Later we're going to talk, in another project we're going to talk about that. The most important thing is that for you to understand that when you go into meditation, you can do exactly the same. Go to that level of life. You are here in life, doing the meditation at this point, you can go to another point and another point where another activity happened. Okay, there's another unit, another unit, another unit. In that level, there's different units of time and space, and you can move from your unit to another unit. That's the reason they call it medium, because the person who can be in one unit and see the other unit and communicate with the other unit, it's a unit in between. A medium, meaning middle, is the unit that communicate with those two units. Okay, it's the person who communicates with those two units. That's the reason they call it medium, or psychic now, etc., etc. But the most important is that you're capable to do it through meditation, contemplation, those moments that you sit down and try to organize. If you want to have a better idea how to communicate, we got right here, Garcia-Lassalle is the channel. Press the channel. It's the number that have all the videos, but go straight to the channel, and that way there is another video how to communicate with God, forgiveness, which is the most important, forgiveness, okay? And I am the Spirit also is here, okay? Check them out, and that way you can figure it out a little bit better. This is just a fast lane for those who like this type of world, okay? The spiritual world. Now, you don't only have to be sleeping in order to do that. Like I told you, you can go to the level of life, which is this level where we are now, and communicate with the angels who are in the same level, are here with me, okay, in the same level, but in another unit of time and space, in another unit of time and space, in another unit of time and space. Then I can talk to an angel, to another angel, or to another angel. They are protecting me while I'm doing this. They're in the same, here with me, the same level, okay, but in another dimension of time and space. Meaning, you can do that with your mind. Exactly the same. What makes you dream? You don't know. You go to sleep and started to dream. Well, exactly the same. When you go into meditation, your mind will immediately try to go and resolve all these issues. Okay? Remember how to communicate. The communication here in the channel, Garcia-Lassalle. And that way give you a better idea how to do it, okay? The most important thing is that once you go into that, you can go into the level of light that you are now and search other possibilities, okay? This search for possibilities is what they call Celestine prophecies. Remember the movie Celestine Prophecy? It's another movie that presents this issue, okay? The issue of searching and looking the way things really are, okay? And they said that within us we have the ability to see what comes next and what will be the next alternative, the best alternative and the best results, okay? You can imagine if before you get in love with the person you find out who the person is, huh? How nice can that be? Okay? That's a very important, because you can do it through meditation. You can go through meditation and get out of your physical body, okay, as in a dream, and present yourself to God. Why? Because the heavens is another level. Heaven is another level. Remember, Jesus said that in the house of my Father there's a different apartments. Remember? What he tried to tell you is that different habits, because what he tried to say is that it's a different levels. Why? Because those marvelous leaders, spiritual leaders who have moved people, thousands of people to God, cannot be in the same place like me, that I haven't done nothing yet. You know what I mean? Then the best you are, the better is the position that you get there, okay? People say there's 16 heaven or one heaven, and it's only, no, it's 10 heaven in one heaven. It's only one heaven, okay? Only one. But in there, there's different dimensions different position, different place to have it at, okay? Those things are very important for you because you know that is there. And that is a dimension of time and space. It's not the sky. It's not there in the skies, okay? It's a dimension of time and space. And you don't need to die to go there. You don't need to die to go there. You can do it while you are in meditation, in contemplation. And like in a dream, you project yourself, you image, totally, completely, you image as you are in physical. Okay, if I go to a dream, I present myself like this in a dream. Why? Because this is my projection of who I am here now. Okay? However, this projection is not me. This projection in a dream of yourself is not yourself. Okay? It's just a projection of your physical body. You are not that way. Okay? You are not that way. Because you have been here before in another bodies, okay? And if you project yourself in another body, you project yourself differently. Okay? Now, how many times have you been on earth before this one? How many times have you been dreaming and project yourself differently? Why? Because this is just a shell. And when I project myself in a dream, I project myself in a dream like in a shell. Okay? Like with this shell. Okay? But this is not me. This is my shell only. And when I project myself in a dream, I project it like it's a shell. Okay? To understand the process. But that shell, or that projection of that shell, is not me. Okay? Go here to Garcia-Lassalle and ask for reincarnation. Look for the video on the channel of reincarnation. That gives you a better idea what I'm talking about. Now, you can go to heaven or your meditation. You can go and see hell too. Yeah, why not? If it's true, it's there, it's not there. People say that that's an invention of the human race. Okay, then go there, go and do the meditation. In the meditation, project yourself outside of yourself, talking to the angel, and ask permission to go to hell and see it. Okay? And you will see that there's different type of level there. It's like they say, oh, this is different hells. No, it's only one level. There, you got from the slightest one, the less limbo, like they call it limbo, and then you go deeper. Okay, because if you die, I hope you don't have to go there, but if you die, well, you will not probably go to the worst part. I hope not, okay? You can not go with the Nazi and Mussolini and all those, war criminals, the Castros. You don't need to go there with them, You can go to another level, okay? Hopefully you will not get there. Okay, now, very important that you don't only gonna go into heaven and hell, you can also see the present. You can also project yourself in a present. Yes. In a present time, if you have the opportunity to go, if you have the opportunity to discuss any issue, you can talk and talk to somebody. When you're in dream, you can go out of yourself and talk to somebody. That person that you love so much and is not behaving good, is not doing the best. Very important, wait until the person that you want to talk to is sleeping too, okay? And you can go and talk to that person in your dream, in your meditation. You can go to that person's dream and talk to that person. Tell him what your feelings are. Tell him that you love him, or tell him what is the issue. Tell him what is the disgust. Tell him what the person needs to do. How can this person go back to normal? How can this person go and do it right? Okay? Or that person might be able to tell you, what do you need to do it right? What do you need to help more and more in the relation? And that's clever. Very, very, very important. Because in the process of meditation, you can resolve, in that level of meditation, you can resolve any problem in the present time. Any problem, love problem, relation problem, any type of problem that you can imagine. Very easy. You will be able to do it. Very, very easy. Just sit down, contemplation, meditation, and then present the issue. Go over here, don't forget for Garcia-Lassalle, and check the video of forgiveness or pardon or communication with God. Then you can go into the present not only to resolve any issue, you can go to the present also to see when somebody's sick and you need to pray for that person, then you're going to be able to talk to that person and see the physical body and see what is the problem. I got my brother in Puerto Rico, Pop, and he has his, he started to get old. And I'm watching him. In my prayer, I'm watching him. I take a good look at his physical body, make sure he's okay. And then I talk to his angel. Make sure you take care of my brother, okay? And I talk to my angel. Make sure you take care of my brother. And I ask God to give wisdom, health, energy to change it. And if I see something negative, immediately I put my hands over. Remember the power of healing? Go over here to my channel, okay? The power of healing. And I put my hands over whatever things I see that is not corrected, that is not right, that I sense is not perfect, and I pray it over, okay? You can do that. You don't need to be there physically in Puerto Rico or in Japan or in China to see it. You can do it right from your house in a moment of meditation, because your physical body will be in your house, but your spirit will be there. If you project yourself fully there, okay, that projection can be seen by the people over there on the other side. Yes. Can be seen by the people on the other side. Okay? And that's what it called transport, or they have thousands of names for that transportation, that you transport yourself from one side to another. Okay? Also, it's called remote viewing. Okay? During the Cold War, the United States get together with a group of scientists, psychics, all of them, and try to figure it out what was happening there in Russia. What we're doing? What kind of work did, what kind of trauma that they had? What were they doing? What were they thinking? Okay? And what's called remote viewing. It's a book also about remote viewing. And that remote viewing was only the purpose of sit down together and try to figure out what the other team over there were doing. And they find out that they were doing a silent submarine to penetrate our borders, okay? And they describe that with some precision. And it's a book about that, remote viewing, which is marvelous, okay? They were able to pinpoint so many things that were so helpful to the United States government to protect ourselves, okay? Now, you can project yourself, go straight there, okay? And you can not only project yourself, you can do it from here, from where you are, just watching, like you watch with the binocular, okay? Why? Because you in spirit had the vision, remember? Remember, like when you were, like when you were in your dream? In your dreams, you are able to see. And you ask yourself, how? Well, very simple. Because the power of the vision is in your spirit. And in your dream, you're able to see, to talk, to do everything you want to, even though your physical body was in bed. Okay? Exactly the same, you can do it in meditation. And you can go to heaven, hell, and in the present resolve relation issue, love issue, every type of issue you got, health issues. And you can see yourself there resolving someone else's physical problem, and you can do it to yourself. Okay? You can do it to yourself. Check to see what's wrong with you and what do you need to do in order to make yourself feel better. Physical body feel better. Okay? You can also question your spirit. Sit down with your angels. Call upon your angels. Okay? And when you visit heaven, discuss the issue of your parents. See your parents. You don't need to die to go and see your friends there and everybody you love there. No, you can do it from here. From here, you can do a meditation and meeting with your parents, with your brother, with your sister, with all those people that you love and they are not here. People who have been through the problems of abortion and they feel guilty about it, they can go and present those issues there too, okay? It's a very, very simple process. And I told you how to do it over here in forgiveness, in the channel, Garcia-Lassalle, okay? Not only in spirit you can go to those places, you can also go to the future. You can also go to the past. Okay? In the past, you can see if you had done it before, if you had done things before of this nature, or why you are so attracted to this. Okay? You can go into meditation and ask for your angels to call you and to take you to past life experience. Okay? Go into the channel and check reincarnation and see if you have issues in the past that have never been able to help you. Okay? If you have been cursed, if you have witchcraft, you can see it immediately. Immediately. And then you can resolve it immediately. Okay? Somebody had done something against you in the present, you can resolve it and you will see it through the meditation. And if somebody had done something in the past, or if you had done something to yourself in the past that you are paying the price at this moment, you can ask for forgiveness for that and stop the pain at this moment. Have you aware of that? Yeah. If you did something in the past that you think you're paying for that now, this is a very simple process. Ask for forgiveness, okay? Check the channel for forgiveness, and that will let you know how you're going to do it. And that will give you clearly the position of doing this, okay? Now, it's very important for you to understand that you can go to the past, the present, the future, okay? In the past, you can resolve all type of issues in meditation. All type of issues, and when you go in meditation in the past, don't get surprised that your physical image change, because you will get the physical image of the past life experience. Okay? Don't get surprised. I told you that you lived before, and I prove it to you. Now, very clever is when you are in a position of today, see the future. What will happen next? What will happen next? It's called Celestine prophecy, when you can pinpoint what will happen next, and you stand in front of the a road and think, okay, this will be the best, or this will be the best way, and the road will clear. The road will clear. The one that you need to use will clear. You will see the sensation, the motion of the time that will be the right path, okay? Very important. Check Celestine prophecy. Now, when you can see the future, you can see if somebody is in problem, or somebody will be in problem, or somebody is in a situation in life that might be able to get in trouble, and you might be able to stop it. Okay? The fact that you see something coming in the future, that doesn't mean we'll be there for the future, okay? Mean you can do your intervention. Excuse me. You can do your intervention and you can prepare yourself for whatever happened, and you prepare someone else and create some other strategy, some prayer, some intervention to avoid the conflict. If you see in the future an accident, Okay, pray it over. If you see death, if you see illness, if you see anything that you don't like it, immediately go into prayer and ask to change that. Okay? Very important. You need to change that. Okay? It's not because you see it. It's because God loves you so much that if you surrender yourself, God will be able to change what you see that you don't like. That's what is behind the scene. Now, you can also see in the future things that will happen like hurricane, catastrophe, or anything like that that might be able to help you. By example, I see a tsunami. The biggest wave coming from the east and going all over Miami Beach, all over Miami, and hit like the middle of Miami and put water all over this place. I see this place where I am now with listen to me, 8 feet of water. 8 feet of water. And we are here in the middle of, Kendall will be like in the middle of Miami, in the middle of South Florida. Meaning, if 8 feet of waters are here, we're gonna have water over there in the swamps, okay? Because we are about 50 blocks from the swamps, okay? Now, if this happens, can you be in peace knowing that your family is here? Yes, you can be in peace because God will protect you. And God is advising you, He's telling you, this is what's coming. And I will bring you the way out. I will bring you the position that you need to be to get out, okay? That's very important. You can do the same because it's a way that I see, yeah, from, my goodness, away from the water that is about 150 feet, 150 meters. It's the tallest one, the biggest one, and the most powerful one that we have seen in this time. Coming from the sea, going all the way from one side of South Florida to the other side of South Florida. Okay? I see also in the future, I see the lanes, we call them 95, which is just the highway that started over here in Miami and ended over there in Canada, I believe, all the way running the East Coast. And I see all lanes going north. You know, they have about 6 lanes going south, 6 lanes going north. I see all of them, the 12 lanes going north. A full evacuation of South Florida. Okay? And that's coming? Yeah, it is coming. I'm in peace. Definitely I'm in peace. My God is in command of everything and He will tell me when, how, and where to move. Okay? That's beautiful. Counting in our God. Now, those things are very important for you to know because it's in the future here can come and more tsunamis will come. You go and see my predictions over here and you will see all the changes that are coming, geological changes that are coming, okay? South America will split in two, okay? That will create a move that we here in South Florida will move north, okay? We'll move north like at 1 o'clock. Instead of straight north, a little bit to 1 o'clock north, and will be, the movement will be in one direction. Not, you know, in earthquake that you move both sides, and that will give you the opportunity to be on your feet, okay? Even unbalanced, but on your feet. In that split of the continent, South Miami, South Florida will move so fast, only in one direction, like the entire plaque will move so fast that everybody will hit the floor and we will not be able to stand until stop. That's what I see. You see, those things are very, very, very clever, very important for you to know, and that way you know where to be. God Ask God for your protection for you. Ask God for mercy and all those beautiful things that can be done. Okay? Then you don't need to die to see yourself in a project image as you see in your dreams. Okay? Now you see that when you die, you will see yourself like that. Okay? Now you also are going to see that you will be able to do it without being dead. Okay? You don't need to die to see heaven, hell, and go into the past, the present, and the future. You can do it through meditation. And that's the important thing that you're going to do now. Practice, practice, practice. Okay? Go and see the spiritual world. Go and see all those beautiful dimensions of time and space. They're waiting for you. Soon, I'm going to show you how or who is God. And for those who see God as energy field, then will be totally, completely different. But I will present both issues, okay? The Lord of Abraham, Jacob, and the Father of my Savior Jesus, guide you, protect you, and bless you in this day and forever.